Hey, good afternoon on this Super Bowl Sunday, February the 5th, 2017. How is everybody doing? Hope you guys had a wonderful Saturday, a wonderful weekend, and let's cap it off with a great Super Bowl. Not a fan of either team, so if you ask me, you know, I'm a typical bandwagon Patriot hater, but you know what? They do something right. They have a zero tolerance policy, and they have a mature, you know, group of guys that just go out there and work and want to win and play. You know, regardless of all the Spygate and Deflategate and all that, they still won 15 games, 14 games. You know, every year they win 13, 14, 15 games. And then they find a way to win in the playoffs and obviously in several Super Bowls. So, love them or hate them, which I hate them, they do know how to win. The Falcons are up and coming. They're a young team. They got a good owner, and congratulations to them for making it this far. I hope they win. I hope they get that Super Bowl for Arthur Blank and Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's a great quarterback, but we'll see what happens. So can't wait to see that. In the meantime, we ran out of bubble wrap on a weekend because I ordered it and it didn't come in this week. So I'm actually going to head to Office Depot and pick up bubble wrap. A lot of days, Office Depot has buy 2 rolls, get 1 free. So the rolls are more expensive than going to Walmart or anywhere else locally, but I can typically get 3 rolls for cheaper than I would have paid for 2, and it ends up being more bubble wrap. So I'm gonna go see if they're still having that sale, and if they are, we're gonna pile 3 rolls of bubble wrap in the I-8. So come on along with me, guys. All right, while I'm driving to Office Depot, a little bit of traffic on a Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, a little busy. People might be heading to the grocery store. We got a couple hours till kickoff, about 3 hours till kickoff. It's like 3 o'clock. So what I want to tell you guys is something I heard last night, and I won't say where I heard it, but I've heard it before, and I always truly believed in it as well. But I think that you can't save money and become rich. Does that make sense to anyone? You can't save money and become rich, and here's why. If you are attempting to save, let's say you're going to cut your Starbucks out, 3 or 4 trips a week to Starbucks, $25 a week at Starbucks, you're cutting $100 a month out. Is saving $100 a month over a year, it's $1,200. It's a good amount of money. But even if you did that for 20 years at $1,200 a month, that's $1,000, or $1,200 a year, that's $1,000 a year, 20,000 plus 200, another 4. You're talking about $24,000 over 20 years, even over 40 years, 48 grand. $48,000 doesn't make you rich, and you can't live off of it for an entire year if you retired. So cutting your Starbucks out or cutting those weekly dinners out, in the short term, they might help you save enough money to reinvest. But in the long term, no one has ever saved money and become rich. If you want to become rich, if you want to have financial freedom or whatever they call it, you better learn how to make more money. Because cutting your way, cutting your expenses, cutting your business, cutting your spending as a solution to financial problems is not a solution. It's a cop-out. And I say that in a nice way because I know a lot of people are doing, you know, minimalistic things. They don't go out to eat, they cook at home, you know, they don't go buy Starbucks, they do their own coffee, and that's all great and fine. And even if they can figure out a way to save $300 or $400 or $500 a month, you know, and save themselves $5,000 a year, it's gonna take you a lifetime. It's gonna take you 40 years just to save any reasonable amount of money. By the time you save it, you aren't, sorry about the lighting, guys. I don't know what's going on with the light there. There you go. By the time you save it, you're too old to spend it and enjoy it. So instead of trying to cut expenses and save money to get rich or get financial freedom or become comfortable or whatever your goal might be, why not find a way to make more money? Isn't that what this is all about? Isn't that what my channel's about? Isn't that what all the reselling and what all you guys do every day is about? It's about making more money, not cutting. We don't want a lesser quality of life. We don't want to sacrifice life. We want to make our lives better. So stop trying to take the easy way out and cut costs and expenses and do these things that really, in the long run, they're not helping you. They're discouraging you. Why do you want to take 1 step backwards to take 1 step forward? Or 2 steps backwards to take a half a step forward? It just doesn't make sense to me. So get that thought out of your head. Stop going backwards to go forward and push forward. I think that that's kind of an easy thing for people to do, so that they don't have to do real work to make money. It's just my thought. It's food for thought, guys, so think about it. Tell me what you think about that. Tell me if you agree with that. Do you guys think I'm crazy for thinking that way, or do you think that that's actually, when you think about it and you break it down, it makes sense, that you can't, you know, cut a $5 cost to try to live a $50,000 better life? So tell me what you think down in the comment section below about that. All right, guys, we're inside of Office Depot. Probably see over there, Office Depot. And here in the bubble wrap section, at least at mine, it is buy two, get one free. These are 200-foot rolls, and they're 20 bucks a piece. Under normal pricing circumstances, they're $20 a piece. So you get 600 feet, 3 of them, for 40, because you're gonna spend 20 and 20, get one for free. So I've got all 3 of mine right there. Comes out to be 600 feet for $40, which is like 6 cents a piece, or 5.5 or 6 cents per foot. If you do that math by Walmart, Walmart's like 11 cents a foot, because you get 150 feet for $16 or $17. And online, I've only been able to find it for like 9 or 10 cents. So this is really the cheapest place for me to get bubble wrap. Plus I get rewards points for using my credit card, and I have an Office Depot card, Office Depot rewards card that I get points on. So I get, like, every couple of months I get a free roll of this as well. So this is where I get my bubble wrap. And yeah, we're gonna put all 3 of these in the i8. It's fun, but there they are. All right, so I was thinking about what I was saying, guys, and I want to call Dave and get his opinion on the saving to get rich idea, the train of thought process there. And I'm not going to tell him I'm calling. I haven't texted him. I'm just going to call him out of nowhere, so he has no idea that this phone call is coming. And we're going to see what he thinks on the matter. And I may call Chris. Maybe we'll call a couple of people and just see what their thoughts are on trying to save money to get rich. And just so you guys can see, yes, I actually brought 3 rolls of bubble wrap. There's 1, 2, 3. They're kind of on top of each other, but all 3 in the car. So let's call Dave. I'll just sit here and record. I'll put him on speakerphone and let him hear. And I'm not gonna tell him that I recorded it until after I ask him the question. So hopefully you guys can hear this.
Hello?
Hey, I got a question for you. I need your like real answer, and not like a troll answer, but just like a legitimate real answer. So a lot of people were like commenting and messaging and telling me that like they've been doing so good because, you know, they cut out the $5 Starbucks 20 times a month to save $100, or instead of going out to dinner every Saturday and spending, you know, 60 bucks or 80 bucks, they're not doing that anymore, and they're saving 200. So I came back with, you know, okay, if you add up all that stuff, let's say you figure out how to save, I don't know, 400 bucks a month. And you're gonna save $5,000 a year, and it's gonna take you 20 years to save 100 grand, which is a lifetime. If you can actually save every dime that you don't go out with, which none of us do. And I said, by the time you save any money, you're gonna be dead. And what kind of life is it to have to scrimp and scrape like that to try to make yourself have a better life? You're taking 2 steps backwards in life to try to take a step forward. So I just wanted to get what your opinion, what your thought was on like, isn't it just easier to just figure out how to make more money than trying to cut your life?
So let's say you're gonna cut out $300. So we're gonna take that, but we're gonna divert that into an investment that doubles that money. So we're gonna make dollar for dollar. So yeah. So next 30 days, our $300 makes us 300. So now we got 600. And every month we do that until you get to making a solid extra $10,000 a month.
Yep. All right, guys, so if you didn't get it, that pretty much sums it up. You can't get rich saving money. You get rich by making more money and by putting in the work and the effort and the hours. So hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Use this as a little motivation for you to stop being lazy and stop trying to take the easy way out. And I don't mean to sound harsh, but it's true. If you just put the work in, you'll make more money. And you'll make far more money than the couple $100 you can save not going to Starbucks or going out to eat or whatever it is you're gonna cut out of your life, cutting Netflix. Whatever you guys decide you're gonna cut out, you can definitely do better by making more money. So keep that in mind, guys. I'm gonna go check out the Super Bowl, get some food, get some dinner, watch the game. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'll be back with you later tonight, and I will see you then. Bye, guys. Oh, before I go, guys, I just want to make sure everybody is subscribed with your notifications on. I got a lot of messages over the weekend that people were unsubscribed and notifications were not coming through. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, and then next to the subscribe button is a little drop down or a bell. Click that and it will turn notifications on. That way you'll get all the notifications when I post videos. And that way you won't miss anything. So make sure you do that and press that big smash, like button down there in the corner. Smash it, give it a big blue thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later.